Hello and welcome to another video tutorial on understanding body language, liars, cheats and happy feet. I hope you've enjoyed the videos I've done today. I've done a few good ones and I'm going to do another one now on someone you might just have heard of. He's called Justin Bieber. Now, I live in Great Britain, and I've got to say I know very little about Justin Bieber. My Mrs. Cat knows a few of his songs, but sadly I don't. I have heard his name mentioned a few times in passing conversations, but not very positive things have been said about him. But he's probably the most famous man walking the planet at the minute. So I'm going to run through his body language and see if we can spot anything untoward or anything deceptive or anything like that at all. So bear in mind, this guy's only 17 years old. So let's start the body language video at the start of the video, and let's see what we can spot. Anything untoward.
Yeah.
How you getting? How are you?
What's up? Good to see you again. It's been
Right,
so long.
okay, right here. What I'm going to do there is we're going to stop. I'm going to rewind. And we're going to watch what happens when two people meet each other probably for the first time. Now then, if you subscribe to my Understanding Body Language post on Facebook, I did a post on this about on Tuesday afternoon about something exactly like this. And it is when two people meet each other for the first time, for some reason, they don't maintain eye contact, they drop their heads down. Watch Justin Bieber's head as he meets the interviewer here.
Yeah.
There comes Justin.
What's up?
Head
Good to see you
down.
again. It's been
Avoid
so
eye
long.
contact. Fantastic.
I'm backstage with Justin.
So there you go. So we're off to a good start there. So that's classic male psychology right there, by not looking at someone in the eye, dropping the head, showing the submissive gesture, and then you can continue with the interview, which is good. So anyways, let's just fast forward this video from Australia to around about the 8-minute marker, and let's just have a look, see what Justin Bieber says.
They were tearing the shreds. Yeah.
Would you ever date a fan?
Yeah, it just depends what the circumstances. I would definitely.
Okay, first thing I noticed there was the asymmetrical shoulder shrug that Justin Bieber gives on the right-hand side. Remember, asymmetrical is no good. It shows that he's telling us the whole story. Now, this guy has been rumoured dating somebody else called Selena, I think her name is. So obviously, if he's dating her, then he's no need to date loads of girls, has he? So that's where his asymmetrical shoulder shrug comes in. Watch your shoulders.
Yeah, it just depends what the circumstances. I would definitely.
So even though he's 17 years old, he's got a lot to learn about communication, interviews and stuff. His body language has got to react instinctively. So an asymmetrical shoulder shrug there tells me a lot.
Date a fan. I wouldn't. I don't rule out anybody.
Do you love the girls? Do you love all that attention?
I do. I love girls. Yeah. So I'm just dating.
So what happens now? I've watched all this video back, and I've noticed that Justin Bieber is actually pretty good during the interviews. He doesn't really have many paralinguistic errors. He doesn't have that many speech errors. Everything just comes out nice and fluently. However, when he's asked this question about girls, he starts to struggle a bit, really.
Date a fan. I wouldn't. I don't rule out anybody.
Do you love the girls? Do you love all that attention?
I do. I love girls. Yeah. So I'm just dating girls. Trying to figure out. Kind of experimenting and stuff like that. That's all.
That must be pretty damn hard when you're his fan.
So look at his facial expressions there. Is that a duping delight? Let's have a look at that again. Now, bearing in mind, he's been linked with just this one girl. I mean, he's been linked with hundreds of girls, I'm assuming, but he's been linked with having a girlfriend, the old Disney actress. But let's have a look at his facial expressions. Let's have a look.
Do you love the girls? Do you love all that attention?
I do. I love girls. Yeah. So I'm just dating girls. Trying to figure out. Kind of experimenting and stuff like that.
I'm not quite sure he knows what experimenting means with girls. I hope he's got the right idea there. He's not some kind of hooker on the side. I'm sure he's not. But that just sounds a bit inconsistent what he's just said. But let's see what Justin goes on.
Pretty damn hard when you're as famous as you are.
Hard? Why would it be hard to get girls at this point?
So he's gloating. It's pretty good.
It's easier, yeah.
There she is.
Lately, Justin's been stepping out with 18-year-old Disney starlet Selena Gomez.
Okay, right, yeah. Okay, and that isn't a good gesture to be in. Showing our hands here is a definite sign of weakness. If you're watching this video and you want to stand with your girlfriend having your picture taken, do not put your thumbs out like that. It's a very negative and weak gesture. Makes you look quite weak. It's no good. Interesting pose by here. It's not too bad. They're both leaning into each other. You could probably get a brick, probably get a bus between that those two there. But there's nothing really to read in that picture there.
But how do you go with protecting a little bit of privacy if you're...
Now then, with body language, you can see that was definitely done for the cameras, that kiss, because he's got his eyes focused on the camera and not on
But Selena
the girl.
Gomez, he's not giving away any secrets. But how do you go with...
So his eyes are on us.
Privacy if
There you
you're
go.
trying to date
You just
girls?
have to be smart, you know? It's about, being smart and not letting everybody in your business.
So what's Justin, he's trying to do there is conceal happiness. Just scoot forward a bit.
Giving away any secrets. But how do you go with protecting a little bit of privacy if
There
you're...
you go. So watch the concealed
You just have
happiness.
to be smart, you know? It's about, being smart and not letting everybody in your business.
Okay, right, so we've got passing of the lips there, okay, and we can definitely see shades of happiness coming in there.
No, some people are just dumb about it. That's all.
So this guy's done really, really well. I've got to say, he's a megastar.
You can't go out till you clean your room, okay? Can you go clean your room? Yes, I gotta get your stuff out.
It's quite crazy seeing his grandma order him about when this guy's got like, he made like 100 million last year. But it just goes to show that this guy is actually still human, he's one of us. Even though he's a massive megastar, he still gets ordered about by his gran to go and clean his rooms. And look at the body language from his friends here as well. Look at the heads down. We see the heads down? It's almost like embarrassment. It's like shame. Like, why the hell has this guy got to clean his room? He's worth like 100 million. And possibly they're one of the most biggest stars on the planet. So, that's quite good.
And Mum Patricia, who's been with him every step of the way. Is she strict on you?
She's strict. She's, I'm 17. I'll be, next year I'll be 18. So, she's kind of learning to let it go a little bit more.
No mum's like letting go.
No mom's like letting go. She's still strict, and she still, tells me to turn off my computer if I'm still up at like 1.
Does she ever ground you?
Yeah, definitely. If I'm being disrespectful.
Yeah, look at those eyebrows. Eyebrows down together. We saw a flash of anger there. So obviously this guy's not happy about being grounded. And neither would I. If I was worth 100 million, I wouldn't be worth grounded.
If I'm still up at like 1.
Which
Does she
eyebrows?
ever ground you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
If I'm being disrespectful or something like that, she'll definitely, tell me. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you.
Very good. So let's just click off that one. And let's have a look at another video I've got for you here before the time runs out. Is Justin Bieber on the George Lopez show. So let me just click this and let's see what we can spot here. Now, what I notice him is when he sits down, look at the head expressions he makes here. It's the flicks of the hair, which is very peculiar because he's just had his hair cut. So I don't know whether that could be classed as a tick. I'm unsure, actually. If you're watching this and if you've noticed that Justin Bieber flicks his hair a lot after a potentially stressful situation, please get in touch. Let's watch it again. Let's see if we can spot anything towards. Maybe he has just got a little bit of a flick, but he does it twice in quick succession. Let's watch it again. So we have handshake, the shake, the shake. It looks identical. So that's very interesting body language there.
United States national anthem, something that's easier for us.
And he does it again there, you see, look at that.
Okay.
So we've got something that's called repeated chains of movement. We've got a repeated movement there from Justin Bieber. Whether that's a comfort thing, or whether that's a tick, or a mannerism, or an idiosyncrasy, I'll need to watch more of it to see that could be his baseline. But he could show that particular strand of behaviour when he feels nervous or anxious, but he shouldn't do because this guy performs in front of tens of thousands of people, probably weekly, so he shouldn't necessarily show those kind of anxiety manipulators.
Would you work on that? It can have like one time, it can have baby, okay. It can have some spins, that would be good.
Okay, like America could be my one less lonely girl. And if you want to be my baby, I will tell you one time.
Very good. So I think I'll end the video there. So my overall analysis on Justin Bieber is actually really good. This guy's 17 years old. He's obviously worth a fortune around the world. And I think his interviewing skills are actually pretty good for someone who's 17. And I've got to say, he's really quite mature as well. Considering how he is one of the most famous men on the planet, I don't know much about him. Now, bearing in mind, I am 28 years old, so Obviously, he's not the kind of music I'd listen to, but he's got a massive following. But his body language is pretty good. His body language does not necessarily reflect somebody who is 17. He's got a level head. He's quite mature. But again, sometimes his non-verbals leak out. But that's to be accepted from no matter how old you are, whether you're 17 or 117. So we'll all show different chains of movement whenever we feel stressed or any given emotion. I think Justin Bieber's styles here are those very strange head shakes he makes, but I'd need to see more videos on which situations he's in to fully understand why he does that and if that's the part of his repeated change of movement. So that's Justin Bieber taken care of. So I'll click off that. If you'd like to join my body language page on Facebook, all you've got to do is just type in Understanding Body Language, Liars, Cheats and Happy Feet. This is my page on Facebook. If you're feeling really generous, you can click the share button, which is here on the bottom left-hand corner of the page. Click share and then put something in there, tell your friends to join my page. I'm on a quest to get 1,000 people on my body language page by 2012, and I'm on an even bigger quest to get 1 million views on my body language videos by 2013. So if you can help me with that, please let me know. If you're a big fan of Justin Bieber, then write a comment or share this video with your friends. And if you don't, send me a message and we'll have a chat anyway. So from everybody here, Understanding Body Language, Liars, Cheats and Happy Feet, it's bye-bye from me. And it's bye-bye from Mr. Bieber.